Northarvest Bean Growers Association did award two $2,000 scholarships this year, and your winners for 2022 are Skylar Joe Uglum and Juan Conquest. I know Juan's here with us. Would you like to stand up, please, Juan, and be recognized? A round of applause for Juan and Skylar. Congratulations. Thank you for being here. At this point, I would like to recognize our new board members that have come on board for the Northarvest. I'll ask them to stand, and then we'll hold our applause, and we'll give them all a round of applause. We have David Wheeler, we have Dexter Conquest, and Rudy Dutzenrod. If you would please rise, have a round of applause for our new board members. Thank you for taking interest in being part of our association. And then we have some outgoing board members that we'd like to acknowledge as well. We have a couple that is David Dixon here, by the way? Okay, so David's not here. So we have Matt Thompson and David Dixon won't be able to be with us today, but I'll just give you a little brief recognition of those two gentlemen. Matt Thompson, even so, the Northarvest Bean Growers Association would like to thank him for representing District 5 from 2017 to 2022. His time spent serving on the Crop Insurance Promotion, Communication, Food Aid, Scholarship, and Search Committee was greatly appreciated. I'd like to thank Matt Thompson for his considerable efforts in the dry bean industry on the behalf of fellow growers. Could you have a round of applause for Matt Thompson? And then David Dixon, I'd like to thank you for all your work for the Northarvest Bean Growers Association. This award is being presented to David Dixon in recognition for his notable service for Northarvest Bean Growers Association, representing District 2 from 2013 to 2022. David, your efforts serving on the Legislative Promotion, Communication, Policy and Nominating, Scholarship, Search Committee, as well as your significant contribution serving as Northarvest Bean Growers Association President are greatly appreciated. Thank you for your considerable efforts in the dry bean industry on growers' behalf. A round of applause for David, please. At this time, if I could get Roger Kerrigan to come to the podium, and Roger, this award is presented to Roger Kerrigan in recognition for your notable service for Northarvest Bean Growers Association, representing District 1 from 2013 to 2022, and as an alternate delegate on the U.S. Dry Bean Council. Roger, your efforts serving on the Research, Crop, Insurance, Promotion, Communication, and Policy and Nomination Committee, as well as your significant contribution as serving as Treasurer, Vice Chair, and Council Chair are greatly appreciated. Thank you for your considerable efforts in the dry bean industry on behalf of the fellow dry bean growers. Okay, just a minute there. Step this way, Roger. Congratulations. And finally, we have one more spotlight award that we'd like to present. This award goes to Ken Grafton. Beginning work at NDSU in 1980 as a postdoctoral research associate and then newly formed dry bean breeding program, Grafton joined the Department of Plant Sciences faculty as an assistant professor in 1981, continuing to work with dry beans. It wasn't long before he became a leader in the dry bean breeding program and rose to the rank of associate professor in 1987. And in 1994, he was promoted to full professor. During his time in those years, Ken saw the need for new bean varieties in our region. Over time, NDSU released 11 new bean varieties and numerous germplasm lines to improve disease resistance, thanks in large in part to Ken's diligent leadership. Those bean varieties included North Star Navy and most widely grown Navy bean in the region, which was also the first dry bean cultivar developed and released by NDSU. Other notable beans that Ken's fingerprints are on include Maverick pinto beans and Eclipse, the leading black bean grown here in North Dakota. NDSU breeding program has become the largest producer of dry beans in the United States, and that is due no small part to Ken's foundational work. Over the years, Ken's worked diligently to provide local bean commodity groups with concise information about dry bean performance, trials, production, disease control, and management. Among other notable work, Ken is also a great assistance in lobbying effort to fund the $1.2 million National Scarlet-Tinea Initiative, as a white mold is threatening the economic livelihood, and not just beans, but of sunflower, soybeans, canola, chickpeas, lentils, and dry peas. Ken has a history of seeing the need for scientists' minds and has routinely created partnerships to address those needs. He has spoken of highly in NDSU circles for going out of his way to mentor those around him and gifting them with the considerable knowledge and hand-earned insights during his 40 years at NDSU. Ken has served in multiple roles, including Vice President of Agricultural Affairs, Agricultural Dean, as well as a Director of the NDSU Agricultural Experiment Station. His outstanding achievements in teaching research, publications, grants, awards, and 40-year commitment to building relationships in the agriculture industry have a great help not only to farmers, but to agriculture itself in North Dakota. Ken retired in June of 2020, but a strong foundation of work will remain. When asked what will you remember most about his career upon retirement, Ken said, working with great people, trying to do what is right, taking responsibility for decisions, and treating people with respect. I think it is fair to say that something could all try to remember and lead us aspire to follow. This Lifetime Achievement Award is presented to Ken Grafton in recognition for your notable efforts on behalf of the dry bean growers. Your significant work in these areas of research, development, as well as your leadership contributions in area of agriculture are greatly appreciated. Northarvest Bean Growers Association thank you for a long history of service to the dry bean industry and its growers. On behalf of all the producers in our region of Northarvest, we would like to honor Ken Grafton with this Lifetime Achievement Award. Yep. And Ken will be here virtually online with us, so Ken, congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
And if you'd like to say a few words.
I thank you. I really have the unenviable task of being the last speaker before lunch, so I'll keep this very, very brief. I just want to thank Northarvest Bean Growers Association for all of their support, for allowing me to be the bean breeder for a number of years at NDSU, and for the continued support that it has given to bean research. I think bean research is very, very critical to the livelihoods of numerous farmers in both Minnesota and North Dakota. It's a wonderful group that I've had the opportunity to work with, and I just want to thank Northarvest for this award. I'm honored and humbled by it. I just think that it's a remarkable gesture on behalf of Northarvest to go back to a retired person and give this award to an individual. I'm also really pleased to hear all of the great work that my successor, Dr. Osorno, has been achieving. So I just hope that Northarvest continues to support bean research at NDSU and to be the critical component of not only from a financial perspective, but as from what I've had over the years, working with legislators and legislature, political support for bean research, as well as research programs at North Dakota State University. So thank you very much. I apologize I wasn't there in person, but travel distances this time of year is just very difficult for me. So thank you, and you all have a great day. Have a great year.
Thank you again, Ken. One more round of applause for Ken. Well, I think that brings us up to lunch, Mitch. Okay, I think, again, I'd like to thank Colombo North America again for sponsoring our lunch. I mean, it's they've got a lot of neat technology back there, so stop by their booth and shake their hand. At this time, we'll adjourn for lunch. Again, the buffet will be set up by the pool, and then we'll be back here at 1 o'clock for our afternoon session. Thank you.